He played it once in Kesper Cup like 4 years ago or something like that, and I remember we were so excited about it. But yeah, just he plays it still in like Earth, but that's it. Fine. Showmaker's first Kassadin game. Now, the player that plays it the most, it's the first time he's played it this season, is Jun. Oh dear, down to 100 health. The autos are going to come through, and that is first blood for Dplus Kia. They are angry after what happened.
Having way more damage here and looking for more.
Deft is just going to go for it. Okay. Another auto not going to land as Young Jay is going to come in here. They do have a ward in this brush, and he doesn't have Arcane Shift. There's the flash. Oh, does manage to get the Inspire. Deft. Oh, Arcane Shift, where is it? Not going to be back up in time. And Showmaker is going to get another kill onto Bulldog here in the mid lane as Kassadin.
Yeah, Feels here for potentially coming over here and saying, no, Dplus, you cannot have this. We are the stronger early game comp.
And it's so unfair, right? Because Showmaker should be like severely weak because he's Kassadin.
Here comes Jax.
And Dudu does have the inside track. Showmaker now trying to chase after them. Does find the riposte as Canyon's going to go down. And that's a disaster. Dplus Kia kind of on opposite sides.
The flash setup here not going to commit any further, but still getting a little bit of an advantage.
Oh, that's another Glacial Prison. Bulldog this time doesn't have flash. Kellen is going to pick up the kill. He's like, I have to flash bottom lane, guys. I'm feeling a little bit.
In the next 60 seconds or so, feeling very good about where your scaling's at.
Seismic Shove going to get the flash out of Showmakers. We're going to check out this bottom side. As Canyon's here again. This is the most proactive I've seen Canyon all year. It's crazy. Another gang's going to work out as
to a mid pick because they're against a Kassadin who has ult and of course can rift walk his way out of there. So yeah, you get some plate gold here, but Showmaker can back and I believe should have enough for that.
Like pre-20 minutes for Kassadin.
Dudu actually,
it's pre-14 minutes.
If that Vital isn't placed back, he actually dies. I think he might actually die regardless.
Okay, yeah, Young Jay is just going to Cyclone him. Oh man, have you seen Twister? I used to get really scared of Twister. And Dplus have 100% of the good dragons this game. Already picked up as, okay, Dudu, let's see how you get out of this one. The answer is you can't. And Canner is going to be able to pick that one up. So that is
just barely won by Kwangdong Freecs. Going to be close.
Yeah, well, they are going to be able to take that. Just still bonking this one.
And still should be a trade of turrets. This Dudu does not have teleport. Kind of knows it. So some extra money going down. Here's the plate gold graph. You see so much more of it going over the Kwangdong Freecs, which is why, despite it, can they grab this mid turret here? I don't think they have enough minions.
Oh, that sidestep was good. The second one was not. But Rod of Ages is done, and Showmaker is way more tanky than he has any right to be. Jun, he was tanking the turret! Oh, Kellen's going to be able to lock down the kill. They'll still be able to get the turret here.
Kellen!
As Kellen's sort of like stuck between a rock, a hard place, and another rock, and another hard place, and he's dead.
Okay, well that is going to be a turret for a turret here. Kellen goes down. Is that Chemtech Soul, so you're not feeling great about like, okay, we're going to be forcing fights early, but some of these mistakes here in the mid game cost him big.
Oh, Bulldog was actually out of vision when he stopwatched there, so Canyon's going to throw his ultimate, right?
You got to cut those corners if you can.
Yeah. Well, Canyon moving on in, doesn't have his Glacial Prison available just yet. Won't need it if Young Jay is going to full-on face check him, as the rest of his, the one that makes you see good, real good. As Canyon finds another ulti. It's a bit of a drive-by, as Jun finds a nice grenade, but it is not enough to save him. Canyon is now going to get challenged pretty grandly, and he will die. They get a free heal off it as well. Kwangdong Freecs going to answer nicely. That is a 1-for-1 in the end. Sometimes it just happens. Canyon, he can rotate over. We're going to fight here towards the bottom side, though. His Grand Challenge going to be issued. Cannon puts his back against the wall, but it's still going to be the challenge coming through. Counter-Strike comes down. There's the flash. Dudu going to still fight this one out, though. Oh, okay. We're Alcove Gaming. And there are too many wards. There's too much control as he comes around. That was a jump scare. Cannon's going to pick up the kill in the 1v1 and immediately teleports to the top lane. He's checking things out here on his bar.
All right, in mid.
All right, got a bit of a fight as Cannon's going to go down. Okay, nice little pick onto the jungler. Might be really important here as deep lip push while you guys do the other lanes.
I think it's realistic to do this as Showmaker because you're going to have zero value defending.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You have TP and you can maybe set up a flank. 16 almost ready. He's so close to it.
Well, there's repose.
There's 16.
Yep, so he's got it. And also, he's pushed this wave all the way in. Dplus don't want to lose 2 inhibitors off that, though. As this turret, not long for the world. Now, the flank play to come in. It's Showmaker making his way through. They know about this. They have an inkling. because he's been off the map for quite some time. Canyon going to go down extraordinarily low. Into the backline goes Showmaker. Grand challenge is issued, though, as Dudu trying to get the work done. Cannon goes down.
You can just back out now. You don't have to force anything more. This Showmaker stays there, that you can just back out as well, but now Showmaker's TP's down.
Well, Dplus, they do have a control ward in here, as we're just fighting one more time. The Baron was still up, actually, for another couple of seconds, as Showmaker, Youngjae has to go into his stopwatch. True Shot Barrage is going to sail through. He does manage to get Soul Point, but he'll give his life for it. Aggressive positioning as he spots the rest of the team. Cyclone does come out, as now Dudu, he's in trouble. Showmaker rift walking after him. Can he find another lunge? Kellen's going to move on in. He does lunge over, but now they're taking the Fiora for a walk, and Deft comes over and picks up the kill. Nicely played by Dplus here. So Youngjae has the ability to come on over. All right, Kellen just lying in wait. Control ward coming down. June, oh my goodness, he is so incredibly low. In goes Canada to find Taeyoon. Kellen's going to flash on top of him, and they lock down the Varus. Depth is going to be taken as well. So it's 1-for-1, but this the Kassadin is the problem. As Bulldog, he's going to get wiped out first. That's the first target of Showmaker here, the Herald of Doom for Kwangdong Freecs. Maybe they don't need a Baron. They're just going to take this outer turret in mid lane first, and they'll move back to then the purple.
Make sure you get this Baron, but I think with the Baron buff, you're not as worried about the Fiora. Your inhibitor has respawned. You know, I'm not going to nitpick this one from Kana just because better safe than sorry at this point in time. As this is the...
Youngjae going to start this one up. Showmaker on a ward. That is so important. Seismic shove going to be avoided. Dudu comes over. Force Pulse not going to connect. True Shot Barrage is actually huge. A lot of value there as Dplus getting control of this area. And look at all of this poke raining down. Kana coming on the flank. Yeah, he is. Let's see what this Counter-Strike looks like. My God, the Cyclone. It's also really good, but it is not good enough. Yeah, the Sejuani goes down, but it's another Counter-Strike to obliterate Kwangdong Freecs. They were already behind, but this... With, I think, 4 items now. I think it might have been Void Star 4th that he collected.
He's getting the Morella Namaka.
That's all because Deft is arcane shifting after the jungler and pushing him further south. Like this Baron, like they had no way of actually getting it. Change the game.
Oh, look at the flank for Kana.
Well, they are going to be able to get the Drake, but can they actually win the fight is the question. Oh, they pick up the Jax! That's not going to be the Counter-Strike value that we were looking for.
Oh, certainly not. To have the Elder Flip fight in the first place, that's more than they should have ever gotten this game.
True. As this is with Baron, by the way, guys. Oh, the flank from Canyon is just massive. Showmaker, yeah, he's going to be able to get in there. The Talia is already dead, and now Deft, alongside Showmaker on this Kassadin, are just going to mop the floor with them. Showmaker still has the Zhonya's Hourglasses. Dudu, can he do it again? I think the answer might be no, but he's still alive. He's flashing. The GA is going to be popped onto Deft, and he will be put down in the end. I thought maybe we'd have another one of those Dudu moments, but we don't.
Morel Namaka just sitting on an Oblivion Orb, and he can end these games. Deft and Kassadin are on basically 2 late team fighting champions. Like
I like how you say Deft and Kassadin because Showmaker is kind of Kassadin here in the LCK.
Sorry, I meant to say Kassadin and Ezreal.
No, I like it.
Okay, well this is the end of the game.
It is certainly the end of the game. That is going to be another ace picked up here. There's been a lot of chem tech put down onto this rift, but it was not enough for Kwangdong Freecs. Nexus goes down. There's the 2-0 for Dplus here.
Yeah. Well, I had to put the Kassadin vote down. I had to do it. I thought the whole...